Hey guys, Skinny Pigs 1 here. Today I'm going to do a video on frequently asked questions. So let's start. First one I get asked all the time, more than I can believe, is do you shave your guinea pigs? The answer is no. They are naturally hairless. They're known as skinny pigs. There's two breeds that are hairless, skinny pigs and Baldwins. Skinny pigs have a bit of hair on their snout and their feet. Baldwins are basically completely hairless. All animals actually at some point or another can create a hairless offspring. It's just in the wild you're not really going to see that because they're not going to be able to survive outside. Now for guinea pigs, it takes breeding two guinea pigs that carry the hairless gene to create a skinny pig. And enough said. Anyway, the next thing I get asked all the time is, what is that in my cages? For bedding. It is cage liners. It's fleece with an absorbent layer in the middle and then fleece on the bottom. Fleece wicks away urine, so they pee on it and it goes right through the fleece into the middle layer that soaks it up. Fleece doesn't hold wetness, so when the guinea pigs are walking across, they're not walking on wet stuff because you couldn't just throw, say, towels down for a bedding. They're going to be stepping in wet stuff. The middle layer is U-Haul. It's denim blankets that are really absorbent. Next question going along with bedding, doesn't that stink? No. I clean my cages twice a week, like full cage cleaning twice a week. I do not notice a smell. I also have an air purifier running 24/7 in the room, which helps a lot. And there's a floor vent where heat or air conditioning comes out of, and I can just switch on a switch downstairs. It'll just be an internal fan just to get air moving and flowing out of that room, and I don't notice it stinks. Sometimes, the only times I notice is cage cleaning night. Right before I'm going to clean them, I can smell a hint of pee, but otherwise no, it doesn't stink. Next is, isn't it messy? Well, it can be. You do have to sweep up when you use fleece. I usually do it at least twice a day, but I would prefer to do that rather than spend a lot on disposable bedding. Next question that I get asked all the time, where do I purchase my cage liners or beds? The three places I have purchased from recently are the Cozy Cavy. I have Cozy Caves from her. Piggy Pop Shop, have liners and tons of beds from her. And Pee Wee's Piggy Palace, have cage liners coming and a whole bunch of beds from her as well. I will leave links to everybody's shop down below. Those are three places I can 100% recommend to you that you will be happy with your purchases. Alright, next question. Does it matter if I feed a good brand of pellets or not? Yes. Pellets need to be the best pellets you can get. Cheaper brands of pellets often are alfalfa based and have loads of calcium in them, which is not good for pigs. Cheaper brands have the seeds, the nuts, the little colored bits in them. It really does matter. Pellets only make up 5% of their diet, but you need to make that 5% of it count. I recommend Kam's Hayloft pellets, Living World green pellets, or Oxbow pellets. You really got to be careful about the calcium and no extra junky goodies in there. Next question, why don't I feed pet store treats? I do not feed any pet store treats because 90% of them are absolute garbage, and the other 10% really aren't that good either. The best treat for your pigs is something natural like veggies or fresh fruit. Next question, why do you use human nail clippers for clipping your pig's nails? Aren't those bad? I do not believe so. I've used them ever since I first had pigs. As long as you have sharp ones, you're not going to crush or deform their nails. I purchase a new pair maybe like once a year, and they stay very sharp, clip the nails perfect, I file them after, and that's it. Another question I get asked a lot is, do you need to bathe your skinny pigs all the time? No. I use coconut oil and a soft cloth to wipe them clean maybe once a month. It's awesome for taking anything off of them. Oily skin buildup keeps their skin protected. If you're bathing skinny pigs all the time, you're washing away their natural skin oils, and they very well could get dry skin, could scratch it, could create scabs. There's really no need. If you have a tidy cage, just like for furry pigs, they would only need a bath on an as needed basis. And skinny pigs, I've never personally bathed them. They've had foot baths or a little bum bath if it was needed, but I've never fully like sudsed them up or anything. Never found a reason to. Next question, is it alright if I run out of hay and don't give them hay for a few days? Maybe, but that's really not good because 80% of their diet is hay, which should be there 24/7. So it's always a good idea to stock up on your hay. When you seem like you're going to get low, say you only have a week's supply left, go out and get some more. You could substitute grass that you know that's safe for those couple days that you don't have hay. But I really wouldn't recommend running out of hay. If you ran out of veggies for a day, like okay. If you ran out of pellets for a day, okay. But I kind of see hay as like they must have it every day, and running out of that is kind of mean. Because my guys eat it literally whenever they're awake. So they'd be pretty darn sad if they didn't have it, and it's the most excellent thing for their teeth and for their tummies. Now, what would be the other questions? Oh, I don't have a friend for my guinea pig. Is that okay? This question, like, I don't know how to really answer it nicely. Like, guinea pigs are social animals in the wild. They have companions at all times. So is it okay? Is your guinea pig going to live? Yes, but there's a difference between living and thriving. Thriving is giving them absolutely everything you can and making the best of it. Living would be putting them in a small cage with no friend. Are they going to live? But is it going to be a happy life? So if you're able to, I definitely always recommend a friend. And you need to be careful that it's a same-sexed friend or one of the friends is desexed, as in neutered or spayed, because you don't want to reproduce piggies. Another question is, do I have to have a CNC cage? I know I promote this a lot. Do you have to have one? No. There's tons of other options like Midwest cages that you can purchase. I've seen in Walmart. Those are really decent size. Or custom cages. There's so many channels with custom cages. Carrie's Little Piggies, Budget Bunny, Zoe Babies, just to name a few. All have custom cages that they literally designed themselves. So you can check out those. You don't just have to make a CNC cage. You can get creative and it won't cost too much, or in the long run it's worth whatever you pay. So those are all I can think of off the top of my head. If you have any questions, leave one below. Bye!